Hey everybody, I'd like to take a quick minute to talk about crypto IRAs. I personally recommend iTrustCapital. When you sign up for an IRA with iTrustCapital, you get to be able to trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like anywhere else. They got a wide variety of crypto to pick from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, to Polkadot, and even Doge, and they're adding stuff all the time. The best benefit about an IRA is that you don't have to pay capital gains tax. And trust me, I don't like to pay taxes as it is. So I'm always looking for a break when I can find one. It's easy to set up. There's only a couple steps. There's no hidden fees. Everything's transparent. And you can even transfer your 401k or IRA that you have today. You sign up with the link in the description and you get 1 month free.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Absolute redness. Redness. Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Jimmy, Crypto Winter. Crypto Winter is here. Crypto Winter. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Sierra. Sierra says, what a night. Elongate, you bought some more Doge. Okay, nice. Dr. Paula says, Dots. Your top three. Virus, you bought some Shiba. Hi, Kobe. Hello. But you think about buying some dots? Priest says all manipulation, guys. All manipulation. JDM, good morning. Good morning, Token Citizen. Good morning, Dustin. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Christy. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, all. Good morning, Debbie. Hi, Cliff. Hello, Gary. Breakfast with Gary, guys. Please smash a like. Yeah, smash a like, guys. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, share the link, all the fun stuff. Bonjour de Quebec. I blame all this on me, Kevin, since he got red hair. It's been nothing but our down days, Mr. JC. Yeah, I don't know. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Well, again, that's expected though. Nothing really should be green on this list. So this is the top 100s, right? Over the last day or so, right? So it's expected that we're gonna see everything on this list is almost gonna be red. So hey, good morning, Token. Good morning, Corey. Good morning. Yo, hi, Robbie. Hey, hi. Hope you're warm and well today. Today it's a little bit chilly. Nick, I went outside for a bit just to just to feel the cold. For those of you guys that are not, well, most of you guys are not in Canada, so you guys are not. You guys are in warmer weather. But the dip added low the average. Good job, common sense. Common sense. Jose, good morning. Where's Mindy? Send Mindy a DM. Why are you asking me, Jose? Let's see. Who else? Who else? Good morning, guys. I'm just looking at this list to see what the top, the biggest losers on this list, guys. Right. So we have Dash 22% in the last day. XEM here, 22%. What else? La la la. Those big red bubbles. What I'm looking for here. 23% here for Neo, top 100. 24% here for Q at QTUM. Wow, 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 guys. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What madness. Were you guys awake? Were you guys awake when this whole thing was happening last night? Hi, Ashu, hello. Low as 13 cents at Jimmy last night. Wow. I think the lowest I saw was I saw 15 cents or something like that for Doge. Big old bubbles. Were you guys awake when this whole thing was happening? Twitter was going crazy. Twitter was going crazy. It was awful, Lucia. Yeah, you watch it drop like a virus. Talking you awake. Yep. Twitter was going crazy. But the dip, it keeps dipping. 42.5 or something for Bitcoin. That's impressive. That's impressive how quickly that thing dropped, right? So again, we know the bigger factors here in play is not just about the chart being, overly extended, right? The entire market, the stock market, the crypto market, right? There are a lot of talks about the variant, a lot of talks about inflation, a lot of talks about, tapering and things like that. There's just so many things that talks about, tax harvesting as you go into the end of the year. It's Christmas, people sell. So, people sell, you take a look at the stock market, you're like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The stock market is crashing. What's going to save me? Crypto. You know what? I'm going to take my money out of crypto because I don't want to lose everything. Right. So, again, there's just so much involved. So much involved. Loved it. Best time to buy. Question for you guys. Just type in yes or no in the chat. Did you buy the dip? Yes or no? I want to see. I want to see. It's 50-50 out here. Hard to read between the lines, Nick. It is. It is. Good morning, Christy. Good morning. If you bought the dip, just type in yes in the chat. Let's see. You bought some Dogecoin trick? Okay. I hope we don't see this on Monday with the stocks virus. That's a real concern, honestly, right? With crypto scaring people as much as it is, I mean, what's who's to say the market doesn't do some funny business on Monday, right? So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Common sense says yes. JDM, you bought the dip as well. Okay, there you go. Right. So quite a few of you guys, Tiara, you bought the dip. Okay. Okay. So, next question for you guys. What's your favorite crypto? Again, I'm going to ask this question as the day goes on. Some more crow. Okay. What's your favorite? Again, so I know there's some, we play with these movers all the time, right? Names that are just going to come and go, come and go, come and go. And that's fair, right? So, but there are also names that fundamentally, you want to hold those ones for a long time, right? You want to do your research on those names and hold them for a long time. But most of the time, those things don't dip at all, right? Those solid, right? No dips. So, question for you guys: what's your favorite crypto? Like, what are you buying? What are you buying? Like, what's solid for you that you want to buy it and hold long term? Because when things dip, you want to look for those good ones, right? Because again, not everything's gonna recover, guys. Not everything's gonna recover. We're gonna have some pumps, right? But the good ones are going to recover because again they have projects, they have things and things and things, right? So what are you buying that's a good long-term project that you're willing to hold? Jimmy Dots, same thing for Paula, right? Cortesi is what you're buying. Dogecoin for you. Okay. Ethereum long-term, there you go. ETH and Dots, there you go. uh my average 17 fell asleep early last night and didn't catch it. Yeah. uh Profit and rebought at 14 cents nimble. Okay, there you go. Matic. Okay, a lot of Bitcoin, Doge, ADA, Shiba. Okay, actually Shiba did a really good job of holding. With this whole disaster, Shiba did a really good job of holding those gains. Not gonna lie, I was somewhat impressed, right? So you would think people that invest in the so-called meme coins would panic a lot more, right? But nope, that thing was holding better than most. Dogecoin survived many crashes. There you go. Qubits, Mana. Okay. There you go, Dr. Paula. BTC, ETH, and Dots. Okay. Loving the gaming sales. Yeah, the Manas, the Galas. Uh, uh, yeah. La la la. Bought some more ETH, Solana, and Chainlink, and ADA as well. Okay. Because it's very strong support on Shiba, in your opinion, virus. Yeah. Staying with Doge and Shiba for now, Debbie. Okay. There you go. Right. So nothing wrong with that, guys. Nothing wrong with that. So we're gonna cover a whole bunch of news articles here, just so you know. It's nice to, again, like we mentioned. Sure, we could say, yeah, these things were extended. Crypto was extended. Bitcoin was extended. Right. But you also have to think about it, right? Again, so this isn't just a normal sell-off. It's not just a random sell-off on a random weekend. Take a look at the last week for the stock market. Has the market struggled? Yes. Were there reasons for that? Yes. Right. So right. So again, not just technicals, quite a bit of sentiment, right? So quite a bit of sentiment. So we're just gonna dig through and see what we can find in terms of, oh, like, why is this happening? Blah 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 blah, and then go from there. Buy on crashes, sell on booms, keep buying your empire, keep building your empire. Yeah, absolutely right. So people make some nice gains from these crashes. I saw a tweet last night on Twitter saying I made $7,000 in 45 minutes by buying the dip. 7,000 dollars in 45 minutes by just buying the dip. And then this is all in the plan, Nick. Always, 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 right? So moronic dip state scare Tumpers. I mean, that seems to be the Tumpers. That seems to be the cover, right? So for suppose, please, could you please, why the market is crashing? First in, we'll take a look, right? We'll take a look at a whole bunch of things here. Yeah, before we cover some news here, guys, again, don't forget to smash a like, hit that subscribe, and if you can share the link and get some more people here, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's keep going. Uh, you bought some Mana, Ethereum, Gala, ESM, and Chrome. Okay. You know what? Gotta drive my girl to her ACCs. Wish her good luck, Christy. Good luck, good luck, good luck. There you go. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. So let's switch over to TradingView here. I know I have a few other articles here to cover, but what I want to take a look at here is, hopefully this doesn't go anywhere. Yep. So what's Shiba at still? 39. Wow, look at that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, like Shiba is basically at the same price that it was. What's Bitcoin at? Okay, it's trying to recover there as well. So Bitcoin back above 50, hopefully, and then we can talk. Doge back almost at 18 already, recovering, right? Recovery. Let's go. So again, let me take a look at some news articles here, guys, and see if there's actually anything important here that we could look at that could give us a sense of, oh, this is why this is happening. This is why. So what's this here? So 3 reasons why Plan B is still bullish on Bitcoin price hitting $100,000 despite crashing on the 50K, right? So Plan B, do you guys know who Plan B is? Let me know. So Bitcoin Flash crashes, dropping more than 17% in the last 24 hours. Despite this, S2F model creator, there you go. Plan B remains bullish for several reasons. What are the reasons here, guys? What are the reasons? La 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 la. The sudden downward direct correction has also resulted in more than 1 billion in Bitcoin futures liquidations in the market, guys. That's scary. That's pretty scary. Right. If you leverage, if you do margin and things like that, right, you wake up and you're like, oh my goodness, my I've been liquidated, margin called, right? So I know someone that got pretty close to getting margin called yesterday. So yeah, and then you take a look at Twitter, and a lot of people are complaining. Oh my goodness, my $80,000 is gone. Right, I got out at the low, margin called, and now bye bye. Right, so and now it's bouncing. Right, so you can see a high Ethereum. Hello, uh, but different. On sorry. Uh, La, 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 la. Good morning, Zoltan. Good morning. Good. 50K was a tough resistance for Bitcoin. Yeah, it is, right? It's going to be an issue on the way up here. So, again, let's see what this article says here, guys. Again, across the entire crypto market is staggering 300 billion. 300 billion, guys, wiped off in the last 24 hours, with around 83% of this figure representing long position liquidations according to data from CoinGlass. 300 billion, guys. You're laying in your bed, you're just having a good night, you're resting, you're sleeping, and you wake up and you're a statistic. You become one of the 300, again, one of the, $300 million, $300 billion that's been wiped out. uh they do it on purpose, Nick. Oh yeah, bedtime, bedtime, bedtime. Let's he's asleep, dump it. He's awake, pump it. Right? Oh, let's go. uh let's go, Tyler. Big money plans, small guys, Nick. Let's keep reading here. Let's see. So across the entire, okay, we read that, right? Despite this, the market participants remain bullish and expect a positive price turn over soon. Among those who are optimistic, I'm going to skip that word. S2F, valuation model, plan B. There you go. La, la, la. I want to, like, what I'm looking for here are the reasons why they're bullish, right? They're saying, okay, they have three reasons why they think Bitcoin is still going to $100,000, right? So again, first it seems like here. So reason number one here, the Dutch analyst notes that the relative strength index, the RSI, right, of Bitcoin, which is a technical indicator that measures the magnitude of price changes to evaluate overbought and oversold continuous conditions in the market, was 68. This is indicative that the Bitcoin market still had much room for growth before it would hit the overbought region. Again, I see what they're saying here. I see what they're saying here. But this is a lot more than technicals, right? We can say, oh, like the RSI, blah blah blah. Oh, like this and this and this. There are a lot more reasons in play here than the RSI, right? So when reason number one is it's cool and all, but yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys agree with that? So I'm gonna cover the reasons and then ask you guys a question. I'm still climbing the tree. The tree. Okay, there you go. So do you guys agree with that? Yes or no? Do you guys agree with that? That's a good enough reason for the market to recover. It got real last night, Alex. Within 10 minutes, yep. Went downstairs to make some soup. Came back to a third of the total cap wiped out. Yep. My Twitter is full of I told you this was going to happen. Come to predict the market. Question is when will, yeah, exactly, Ethereum. I don't like when people say I told you this was gonna happen. I told you this was gonna happen. It's like, no, come on. Stock flow invalidated. There you go, Gary. There you go. You almost doubled, virus. Okay, don't panic, Tom says. There you go. So again, that's reason number one there, right? So Plan B also references the market trend of 2017 to support his bullish narrative, right? He points out that despite prices correcting downwards, more than four times during the 2017 bull market, with dips range from 29 to 38%. Right, the market still reached an all-time high of over $20,000 from trading at less than 1,000 at the start of the year. Interesting, right? So again, it's more than that. But this is normal for crypto. It might be it's new to a whole bunch of people, but this has always been normal. Like this has always been normal. These like massive dips and then recover to all time highs, right? So don't think we can really judge it yet. Why? Because it's way too early, right? So you can't judge it by one day sell off, right? So you have to give it a little bit of time and see, okay, are we back about 50? Are we back about $50,000 in the next 24 hours? If we are, okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's keep going, right? But are we breaking below the low today again? Are we breaking below $42,000 again? If we are, okay, well, clearly the dip isn't completed yet, right? So again, now we are looking for lower levels, right? So again, this is a 1 day thing, right? So for now, we give it time. We say, okay, can we recover? If we can, cool, back in business. If we break below the low again, okay, maybe this isn't completed yet, right? So maybe we need to pay attention to some more things, right? So again, that's what I'd be looking for, right? We've gone all the way to 42. 5 or whatever that level was. We're recovering now close to 49 again. That's a nice recovery, right? So again, price discovery then. Let's keep going. So that's point number two there for these guys. And implies expect, okay, so this implies that he expects to still run around and maybe reach his high projected target of $100,000, a feat that will require Bitcoin's price to see a more than 100% increase, right? So no timeline to this, guys. There's no timeline to this. We can what when these guys are expecting this thing to hit $100,000, right? So no timeline at all. And lastly, despite the big gap that exists between the current price of Bitcoin and the projected $100,000 price, Plan B remains confident of the accuracy of the S2F model. The analysts pointed out that the model has been accurate since 2019. Most recently, the model accurately predicted the closing price of Bitcoin from August to October, right? So again, that was pretty accurate. I saw that stuff, and yeah. So for now, we give it some time. Uh, give the market some electrolytes, we'll be fine. There you go. Yeah, Nick. Uh, Not a drastic one. Why do you think we see another dip, Nick? Why do you think we see another dip? Good morning, Cortez. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Sending it without a doubt in my heart that he's the best in the entire planet. Who you guys, what they're promoting, Nick? It has to be like one of those WhatsApp accounts, right? One of those accounts that are promoting here. So that's the question for you guys, actually, right? So, question: yes or no? Yes or no? Do you guys think the Bitcoin dip is over? Just yes or no, right? So, do you guys think the dip is over? Again, according to this model, right, the SF2 model, that's been fairly accurate over the last 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, right? They're saying, yeah, $100,000 is still coming, right? They've given us their reasons, right? Why they think $100,000 is coming. Firstly, based off the RSI, and then based off this proprietary technology, right? They're saying, okay, well, we're still going to the moon. Uh, Eugene, yeah, absolutely. No, okay. Seeing a lot of no's actually. So yes from virus here. Uh, Let me know, guys. You keep buying. I'll keep buying and mining, Brad. Let's go. I think it's a 2 month consolidation and stays in like the 40s, like the last major sell off in May. Okay, if it's just like we stayed above the 30s there, Ryzen, you think we stay above the 40s this time? Okay. I mean, it'd be nice to stay above the 50s, but whatever we can get, right? Just again, we can't rush and say, oh, we're gonna do this and this and this. It's always best to let the charts tell you what they want to do, right? So if the charts say, okay, I want to stay above 40, okay, we stick with that, right? So, mm, like the last major sell off in May, yeah, there you go. You know who's buying the dip? You know who's been buying the dip, guys? We'll cover that in a bit, right? So let's just go over what TradingView has in store here. So that was that, right? So again, those guys saying even though there's a dip, we still expect this thing to pump, right? So let's see. Long Bloody Saturday. It's called a Bloody Saturday. That's what they're calling it here. Bloody Saturday. Bitcoin drops 20% long. Liquidations reach 1.8 billion. Right. Ethereum below 4K. Let me see if they have a reason here, guys. We're looking again. We're going through all these sources to see what the reasoning is, right? So, well, obviously the last reasoning from those last guys, there was no reason, right? No one seems to like. I went through quite a few articles last night, and there wasn't really a clear article. You know, people would say, "Oh, it's Evergrande. Oh, it's tapering. Oh, it's this and this and this." There wasn't really some. We're still going through this, and let's see what happens here. Wow, look at that, guys. The highest liquidation volume, Binance with okay. Wow, that guys. Almost 2 billion liquidation from various centralized derivatives. No, 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 no. Okay, cool. Bitcoin, 3 reasons. Overview, fallen maze, la la la. Crypto market. Top three crypto losers. What are they? Nothing. Market okay, cool. Uh but you want to know who is buying the dip, guys? You want to know who's been buying the dip? El Salvador isn't done buying Bitcoin at a discount as it splashes 7 million on fresh BTC purchase, right? So El Salvador's been buying the dip, guys. These guys have been buying the dip, right? So I mean, we've questioned why they would use Bitcoin instead, but yeah, so they're buying the dip. You need Doge to force some more so you can buy more of the dip. XRP and ADA uphill battles plays. I'll take a look. I'll take a look at I'll take a look. We'll take a look once we're done covering the news here and take a look at Twitter and some we'll take a look at some charts and say, okay, maybe this is good at this level, but it depends on a whole lot, right? So might have to contact Mr. Will. Yeah. Knows that coming and yeah, yeah. I think it's a quick shake of fear and go crazy soon. Almost full recovery and almost, yeah, before Monday market open. There you go. All good morning. Christopher, good to see you. Just get Just Tom says, just get busy doing stuff, other stuff. Write it out, right? Just get busy doing other stuff. All those non-naysayers are just for paid actors. There you go. Crypto for Christmas. Is anyone question for yeah? Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. So question another question, guys. Yes or no? Are you giving away Chris? Are you giving away? Are you giving away crypto for Christmas like Ryzen is saying here? The gift that keeps giving. Anyone giving away crypto for Christmas, guys? So while you guys are answering that question here, let me see if there's anything here. So El Salvador has continued to defy the mantra that people never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity, right? Scooping an addition of 150 Bitcoin following a rare discount on assets price as it dipped Saturday morning, right? So again, this is why we always I think you thought about it, yeah, right. This is why we always recommend like having some cash, right? So leaving some cash on hand because you just never know what's gonna happen, right? So you just never know. Do we get a dip? You never know, right? So I'm getting crypto for Christmas. Mommy and daddy are mad. Know that song? I do not, Brad. I do not. Yes, there you go. You all contest. You're giving away crypto for Christmas. There you go. Your brother-in-law is getting crypto for Christmas. Okay. Pamela says, does anyone know why I can't buy Shiba? Have you bought it before, Pamela? Have you bought it before? And where do you live? Crotty, I'll take a look, guys. Don't worry. We'll get into the TA soon here. I just want to quickly just browse through some of these articles and then we can move on, right? And not have to answer these questions again over and over. Announcing the purchase following the frightful price shed, an overly excited President Bukele could not hide his joy at having caught such a rare opportunity. Wow. Look at that. Accompanying his message with a party face emoji. So again, obviously El Salvador guys extremely excited about buying the dip, right? These guys are excited about buying the dip, right? So well, at least the president is, right? So although he was disappointed at missing the bottom by 7 minutes, the move elicited a lot of positive feedback from the followers, from his followers at one point, prompting uh, BitTorrent CEO John Sun to take up the 150 challenge. Cool, right? So yeah, I don't want to read all of this, guys. A lot of this is just not information that we really care about, but yeah. So what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Turns focus on PC rooms and miners. So today's what, December the 4th? Okay, December the 4th. Is there anything else here? Anything else here? December, Savvy no more. Nah, transactions. Okay. No, I think that should be it. That should be it then. What else do I have to cover here? Over. So there's another one here, right? So we talked about all the reasons, right? So that doesn't quite seem to be a main reason why we had this sell off, right? So I for me it's more of a combination of so many different things, right? So we talked about inflation, we talked about just panic selling into December. As you see the market crash, the stock market crash. We talked about what else have we talked about? Quite a few reasons, right? So quite a few reasons there. Let me see if my connection is about to glitch here a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So let me see what this says here, guys. Crypto crash, 570 billion wiped out of crypto market cap after major sell-off over regulation fears. So these guys are not talking about regulation fears, right? This is one that I haven't seen yet. So let me see here. Cryptocurrency has been battered in a brutal 24-hour period, right? With some coins recording falls as sharp as 20% of the overall value. On Friday, AEDT, the overall market capitalization of cryptocurrency was sitting at 3.7 trillion. But now, but now, the speculative coins are worth just 3.1 trillion. I wonder why it says speculative coins. About 570 billion was wiped in a single day, right? So Bitcoin, the number one cryptocurrency, is down a whopping 16%, shedding 21,000 from its price since the day before, according to CoinDesk figures. Um, at the point, At one point, it lost 14,000 of its value in just 60 minutes. Again, that was madness, absolute madness. How that thing dropped. Bitcoin surged to a new. Okay. This might be. Yeah, this might be. I think eventually this is a Canadian article here. Yeah, that's a Canadian article. That's why you can see the numbers are a little bit skewed here. That's why. Um, that's what. Yeah. Bitcoin isn't the only crypto that's been eviscerated in the past several hours. All the other major players, including Ethereum, Binance's BNB, Solana, Cardano, Ripple's XRP, have experienced drops of around 10%. Again, those drops were bigger than that at one point, right? So, and there is a simple reason why, right? Again, according to these guys, they know why, right? There's a simple reason why. Rumors are surfacing of impeding greater regulations for crypto, prompting a mass global sell-off, right? So that's the reason it seems like, right? High leverage trades, Christopher. Yep. Bought she before. You live in Ontario, Canada, Pamela. So like you live in Ontario, Canada. Do you have you have a crypto.com, Pamela? Like what? I bought she before. So why are you having issues now? Is my question. Hmm. Buying stuff for Christmas trick, yeah, selling to Zima beats you. Is ready for another push? Trick, yeah, there you go. So I just, how many people bought the dropped to 32 on cheap? Was it 20? Was it 29? Or Zoltan, was it 32? Other than me, of course. Zoltan says, other than me, of course. Did anybody buy the Shiba dip? Here you go. So again, according to these guys, there's some rumors floating around, right, of greater impeding regulations for crypto, right? So prompting a mass global crypto sell-off, right? And so let me see what else it says here, guys, right? So an economic forecaster has predicted that the crypto market is about to have its hands tied by red tape, and he reckons that Bitcoin will soon only be worth $14,000 each. Yep, right. So, I've seen quite a few articles. It's amazing what happens, guys. It's amazing how, uh, you know, it's amazing how this happens. As soon as we see some panicking, we see all these articles come out and say, "Oh my goodness, we're going to $10,000." Because I've seen again. The reason I laugh is not because when we might not go to this level, is because I've seen so many of these articles come out. Right. Last night I saw quite a bit saying we're going to $10,000 now. Right. We're going to $10,000. It's amazing how that happens. As soon as you get a drop, let's right. So just the hype to push the price way to the upside. There you go. 100 bones worth of it though, that's fine, right, Trick? That's fine, right? So again, dollar cost average scaling slowly, right? So no need to rush. No need to rush, guys. Again, according to these guys, right, with those regulations, we could see $14,000. Just before the weekend, well-known investors Louis Levalier warned the U.S. central bank could start tapering crypto, which could ruin the market. Right, the Fed is tapering, and they should create a correction in risk assets, of which Bitcoin is a part. That's really interesting there, right? The more the Fed tapers, the more volatility we should see in both stocks and bonds, and yes, Bitcoin too, he says. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Hypercash, selling nothing, buying more on all the dips. Okay, and there you go. Stock crash, crypto dip, investors feeling yeah, exactly right, Gary. Exactly right. So you take a look. You're in a neighborhood. So this is what's happening, right? You're in a neighborhood. You're in a neighborhood. Let me zoom in into this thing here a little bit more so you guys can see that. Um, there you go. So you're in the neighborhoods, and you see like every building around you is burning. Every building is around your house is burning. You're in the middle, right? This building is on fire. This stock is on fire. This is on fire, on fire, on fire, on fire. What you're saying is you're not sitting on a chair in the middle saying this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. What most people are doing is, yeah, you know what? Where's my backpack? Where's my money? Can I take it and run out of here? Right. So that's what that causes a little bit of panic as well. Right. So how Can we get Starlink if it as big as the island? Not sure yet. Not sure. I know some people are just look into it. Sure, there's a way. On fire, Odette. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Yeah, smash the like. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Let's get to 100. Hit that subscribe. In the firefighters we trust. No, it's just a normal thing, right? It's just human instinct, right? So you take a look around you, the stock market is crashing. You're like, the holidays are coming, I need to save up for taxes, right? The Fed is doing this and this and this and this, right? They're tapering, the inflation coming up, right? So this is happening, this is happening. Oh my goodness, Omicron. Oh my goodness, it's, all these few articles. So even though we might be more informed and we might be buying the dip, well, there are millions of people out there that are losing on other plays that want to protect the one thing they have, right? And what's that? Well, let me take my Bitcoin, guys. Let me take my crypto. Let me sell and come back next year, right? So I want to take my $100 and go buy a present. So there you go. All right. Just before the weekend. Okay, read that already. So the more the Fed tapers, right? The more the Fed tapers, the more volatility, which you'd see in both stocks and bonds, and yes, crypto. He says, right? So really interesting there. He added that he could see Bitcoin dropping to nearly pre-pandemic levels in terms of price, right? And thought it could stay. It could stay at that level. Interesting. Is that it? Is that it? Um, Are we done with this article here, guys? No, I don't think so. Right? No, no, no. I would take a decline below $46,000 to be a yellow flag, and a decline below the spring of $28,000 to be a complete massive double top, right? Which points to a decline to below $10,000, which is incidentally would match many of the multiple 80% declines in storied history. He wrote. Then you send the market into a free fall. Interesting. Interesting. Bitcoin is now the lowest it has been since September. At the time of writing, Bitcoin was slightly. As this article disappears on me here, I'm going to skip that. However, right, some see this as a temporal a dip for Bitcoin, with crypto enthusiast and president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, making the most of the opportunity. He announced that he was going to buy the dip, right, to add to his nation's reserve. El Salvador was the first country to turn Bitcoin into a legal tender, right? So here he is, guys, right? 150 coins at an average price of 48,000. That seems high. Uh, he should have done better, guys. Should have done better. This was not a natural down, people. If you watch this happen, it's a yeah. Here you go. So right, we know evaluations of sky high, margins as high as ever been. Just say bull market. The market is going to correct, and crypto will go down with it. I'm ready to buy the dip, Aaron. Yeah, I agree, Aaron. Right. So dangerous cannot be the reason for panic. No, Peter. No, what I'm saying is, like I've said multiple times on stream here, uh, that's not the issue. Like the variant doesn't seem to. It's not the issue. Even with the market, it's not the issue. The issue is when you put up all these things together, right, and you use them as fear. People panic, right? People panic quite a bit. You read a headline, you're like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the sky is falling, right? It's never what it seems to be, right? So again, is it Omicron for me? Absolutely not. It's not Omicron that's causing this panicking here. But then you add a whole bunch of things together, right? You add a whole bunch of things together, and people get scared. People get scared, right? And yeah, so there you go. Actually, I actually like this article here. What's up, King? El Salvador needs limit orders. I know, right, Gary? Like that they should have done better. Like, you bought a 48. So you're right in the position you bought. I mean, that's cool and all, but once you invest 100 into crypto, what should I uh ideally want a 10x to impress her. Wow, guys, look at that. Look at this, guys. So, question for the chat, guys. Question for the chat, right? Little dilemma, right? I know a cute girl who wants to invest 100 euros in crypto, right? What should I invest the 100 into? Ideally, I want it to 100x to impress her. Thanks, guys. Can we help out? Can we help out here? by putting some, think about it, right? 100x, 10x, right? Can we put some suggestions in the chat here, guys? What do you guys think? What did they did last night when 16 tens and go again? Out heads. Yep. Classic sale. Yep. Fire sale. What do you guys think? Help a brother out here. Right. So trying to impress someone. Some saitama, guys. This can be it can be like your personal agenda, right? You're trying to get some 100x, some 10x. Has to be something that um, Everdome, Gary, some Everdome. Okay, there you go. Gary, I don't think they don't have a they don't have a meta hero, so no pre-sale. Tell her to buy Bitcoin and short it. Okay. Soon for Doge, Nimble. Okay. Some Dogecoin. Seeing some spam say for Dogecoin. Invest in Doge. What's virus saying? Buy her a bike and send her ass to work. Unbelievable virus. This is a crypto question. Wake up trying to impress is a yeah. Wake up trying to impress is a waste. Trevor says. There you go. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Christopher says, "Trust me, KDA and Flux. KDA and Flux. There you go. So can buy her some flowers. Some flowers, guys. Buy some flowers. Uh, Litecoin made 10x. Doge definitely. ET, great choice. There you go. Well, thank you guys very much for the suggestions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. Let me see if this is the end of this article here, and then we can move on. The crypto market is famously volatile. If I can get rid of these ads here, guys, go away. And the last month, the Reserve Bank of Australia warned crypto investors that they risk holding speculative assets with niche users that could lose most of their value. Cool. Right. So, and then this is just a quote here from Australia, right? So from the Australian Reserve, right? So again, I think there are plausible scenarios where a range of factors could come together to significantly challenge the current favor of cryptocurrencies, right? So that the current speculative demand could begin to reverse, and much of the price increases of recent years could be unwound. He told the Australian Corporate Treasurer Association. Really interesting, right? So, yeah, don't mind that article. Actually, don't mind that. Don't mind that. Let me get a link here so I don't forget. I'm gonna put this link here in general. There you go. Crypto news here. Here we go, guys. There we go. There we go. Let's go, Iron. Let's go. How are you? Following BTC right now. Yeah. Again, most things are following BTC, right? So most things are moving together in the crypto market. Looks like Doge wins. Thanks, guys. Love. Okay. There you go. Uh, can you spread the buy over 10 to 20 cryptos? That way you only need one to moon, Pamela. You can, right? So there's nothing wrong with diversifying. Just depends. Just depends. Just depends where your cash position is, right? So there's also something called over diversifying, right? So it's better for me to do the research and buy like five good cryptos with if my resources are limited, then spreading that out and getting $10 here, $10 here, $10 here, because that just becomes useless, right? So again, yeah, look at mana recover. Let's go, guys. We're going to cover quite a few names here. So I think we should be good here. In terms of news here, I think we should be good. One thing I want to take a look at though, guys, are you guys ready to see the panic? Are you guys ready to see some panicking? I want to take a look at Twitter. I don't know if there's going to be panic. I just want to take a look, right? So close it out here, latest, right? So what's happening here, guys? What's happening? Standing strong. Someone says standing strong. Uh, Someone says, don't know about you, but I like buying when it's red. Good entry point to projects that have massive potential. Embrace this sea of red. Exactly. I like that, right? So that's the same thing we've been talking about. Again, when things like this are red, there are going to be opportunities out there all right, that we've been waiting for, that just don't retrace, that aren't just, some stuff is just not known for retracing, right? There's some really good projects that just never fall, right? When stuff like this happens, it presents you a rare opportunity, right? So again, if you've done your research and you believe, and you can invest something, you only you saw only what you're willing to lose, you can afford to lose, right? Then you should be okay, right? At one point, perhaps people will finally understand that the God has no real power of them. Stand together, and force can stand against you. There you go, sorted. Right. So Twitter. Let's keep going here. What else? Server. I got invited and left as soon. This one I got. Okay. 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 Guess who is this? I would tell you the answer. Erase history. Write records. Cool. Uh, Bukele. Let's see here, guys. Crypto fall. Cryptocurrencies from the 52-week highs. Percentage 30%. Ethereum, Monero. Monero has really struggled. 61% Monero there. Wow. Um, Dash, XRP, Litecoin. Interesting, actually. Interesting, interesting. What else? Just quickly browsing through here, guys. What's this? Okay, cool. Um, Mana available in dip. In dip, sub trending metaverse coin. Mana. There you go, Mana. Right. So absolutely. We'll stop dipping and okay. Me to all the freaking out over the crypto crash right now. We got a first timer out here. Yeah, go. It's amazing. Like some of the panicking. I'm just quickly go. I want to see some of these memes, guys. Metaverse is taking over. There you go. Yeah, get rid of that stuff there, right? So, yeah, just taking a look at some of these panic memes here. What else? What else? What else? What else? Hello, Coinbase. Somebody used my credit card to buy Bitcoin at 66. Not gonna lie, this might be the funniest one I've seen so far. And I wow. Can I get a yep? Hello, hello, Coinbase. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I promise. It wasn't me. I absolutely promise. Somebody used my somebody used my credit card to buy Bitcoin at 67,000. Was not me. I'm gonna save that one. I like it. I like it. I like it, guys. Jay, you know what I mean? Any stock to or crypto that connected to metaverse will skyrocket. OJ, MTTR. Uh, this is what I'm. This is what I wanted to. I want to take a look at, right? So stuff like this. That's pretty funny. So what else? What else? Um, what else can we see here, guys? Now we can move on to some charts, right? So I know there are a lot of charts to look at. What's this? Black Friday comes a week later in the crypto market. I profoundly regret what happened. Okay, buying the stock dips, buying the crypto dips. Who's this, guys? Who's this? Yeah, let me know. Yes or no in the chat. If this is you, type in yes. If you're saying okay, I'm not buying any stonks, but I'm buying the crypto dips, guys. Let me know who's this. Buying the stock dips? Absolutely not. Can you, my son, Bentley? Happy birthday, 10th birthday. He's watching with you right now. Bentley, happy 10th birthday. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Your dad Nick is amazing. Have a wonderful day, Bentley. Amazing. Thank you for joining us. Glad you're watching with us. Make sure Nick gets you a nice birthday present. Okay. Nothing, right? So, you okay? Both Devs virus. Okay, that's you. Debbie Stonks over crypt. Okay. Happy birthday, Bentley. There you go. Happy birthday. Amazing. So when a short view system, okay. Uh, when you haped into Peloton at 120, Rivian at 170, and Bitcoin at 69,000. Rivian at 170. Well, no one should be buying that at 170 without a stop loss, right? What else? Peloton. Again, we talked about Peloton overextended above $100, right? So, in yeah. But the dip, right? Look at this, guys. I bought the dip. Um, I bought the dip, the actual dip. Um, uh, the dip of the dip, the dip of the dipidity dip. Correct me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't crypto go up because people that sell off or the stocks need place to put their money? Giovanni, not necessarily, right? Not necessarily. People just panic, and cash is a position, right? So not necessarily. I'm glad I had cash available for crypto and stocks. Period. Yeah, you have cash and crypto. Have some cash available. Sorry for the cabs, Alton. That's okay. That's okay. Uh, the dip. You bought the dip, and then the actual dip came. The actual dip came, and then the dip of the dip came, and then there's no way to hide. There's no way to hide, guys. You're crying deadly. I'm telling you, like we're just looking at Twitter, guys, and we're gonna go over and take a look at the charts, right? So, and we'll get back to some serious stuff, right? And take a look at the charts here. As Bitcoin is still holding about 48,000 there. Buying the very bottom is hard, right, guys? It's hard, right? So again, that's why we talk about dollar cost averaging all the time, right? If you're trying to catch the bottom, it's gonna be almost on again, almost again. If we asked a whole bunch of people when Bitcoin is sitting at 69,000, right? So, right, again, that Bitcoin would at some point in a single day, right, 24 hours, right, from above 50K to 42.5, I think most people would say no, right? No, 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 no. But you just never know, right? So you just never know. So again, leave some cash on hand, some cash to buy the dip, right? So, well, yeah. So again, that's pretty funny there, guys. Let's keep going here. Let's see what else is on here because there's some pretty funny memes, right? So people are when it comes to the memes, people can be ruthless here. So that's leverage will kill you. Try buy and hold and chill. There you go, right? So yeah, exactly. Don't mind that, guys, right? So again, leverage will kill you sometimes, right? And the times where you make a lot of gains when the market is going higher, right? So, but you want to be very careful with leveraging, right? So unless you're very good, your first intention shouldn't be leveraging, right? So, uh, buying a bit about 53K, Pamela. Okay, yeah. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else, guys? Bring Oh no, you'll be all right. There you go, guys. You'll be all right. There, there. Uh, There you go. There you go. There you go. Just quickly looking through here, guys, faster. The Fed taper earlier rate hikes in sight as unemployment falls. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What else, guys? What else? First time. Look at this, guys. First time. First time for the Bitcoin crash, guys. It's the first time. Yeah. Look. Am simply cost averaging in for the two years. I do not care about the price. Exactly, Zoltan. That's the best way to look at it. That's what I do as well, Zoltan. Right. So like I don't scalp anything. Right. I don't scalp crypto. You guys have fun with it. But like when I buy anything, it's more like, oh, okay, can I play with this? Like it's a solid project for me that I'm willing to hold for like forever. Right. So I'm not really like looking to take profits anytime soon on anything. It's just, yeah, you never lose. There you go. Planning investments on a timely takes a great deal of pressure out of the decision, right? Crypto has an average return of over 200% in each cycle. This is a key factor for me in my decisions to invest. I like that. I like that, right? So yeah, again, planning. So let's see here. La la la. What else? What else? What else? What else here? Crush it. Um, what's this, guys? Me buy more dips, guys. Me buy more dips. This is a question that might not be a serious question, right? That might just be a whatever question. But is anyone selling anything to buy crypto? Anyone selling anything to buy crypto? Just a random thought. Just a random question. Day trading is the only time you really need to be stuck to the charts. Yeah, Joku. Yeah, Joku. Joku Health, Wealth, and with Health and Wellness Group. Cool. So anyone selling anything, we might get some interesting answers today. So, um, I hope this dip lasts till Monday so I can sell some stocks. Yeah, we'll see. Right. So I'm starting to freak. Help, Tom. What are you freaking out about? Um, what are you freaking out about, Tom? Let me know. You interesting thought, Brad. There you go. Hopefully, I'm not giving you any ideas, Brad. Hopefully, I'm not giving you any ideas. Um, there you go. Let me see here. You're kidding? Okay, 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 good. You sold some Pokemon cards to buy the dip. Okay, the deepest of dips. Not lasting till Monday. Might sell my house to buy the dip of the dip, the PDD dip. Let's win. Okay, there you go. So let's keep going here. Let's again. We can move on in a bit here, guys. Just want to quickly see what's happening. There's nothing really serious here on Twitter, honestly, right? So there's nothing serious here. You know. La la la. Looking good. Are you buying the dip? Right. So everyone's talking about buying the dip here. NFT staking is going to be huge. And nah. Okay. Cool. La la. There you go. Pay your taxes in Bitcoin. Pay your taxes in Bitcoin, guys. Nope. Yep. It's always funny when I see this. Like, this is always funny to me. Stock market or anything, right? So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure losing money with you today. An absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure, guys. Alrighty, so I think we should be good here. Investing in crypto be like, what if I told you? What if I told you? What if I told you we are in a dip? A dip? A dip within the dip. Um, you're mining profits, Brad? Okay, nice. What if I told you, right? We are in a dip. A dip within the dip. $1 billion. Um, are you not entertained? Let's go results and let's get to 100 likes, guys. So if you haven't smashed a like yet, take a second, smash a like. Let's get to 100. Smash a like, and let's keep going here. So yeah, well, I think we're basically done here on Twitter, guys. It's just a whole bunch of memes, right? Just a whole bunch of memes here. We've covered we've covered again some news articles, right? So we can maybe cover one more article here. Um, you know, before we leave at some point here today. I think we still have a lot of time left, but oh no, what's this? McDonald's from good morning. Here we go again, back to the real world. um, Look at that, guys. Right. So let's take a look at this, guys. Right. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles here. So let's take a look and see what the crypto bubbles look like here. Right. So again, this is for the day, the top 100. Top 100, guys. Again, it's expected that most things should be red. Expected, right? So, okay, crypto bubbles here. Let me see here. 26% here for Theta. All right, Shiba's down again. Shiba's done well. Like Shiba's done, not gonna lie, Shiba's done better than most. Right, take a look at this list, guys. It's 20% left and right. Shiba's like 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and Shiba, right? There you go. Inception, guys. A dip within a dip. There's a lot of red. So what I want to take a look at though is the last hour, right? So the last hour though, take a look at that, guys, right? There's a lot of recovery. Look at Mana. Mana is one of the again one Mana, of course, Huts because why not? All right, Leo, Luna, right? XYM here. ETC, right? LRC here. Some again in the last hour, the last few hours here, these things are really, really recovering, right? So we've seen some nice recoveries here, right? So Inception. Let's go, Debs. What are these crypto bubbles, right? Crypto bubbles are not necessarily about the bubbles; they're more about tracking, right? So the tracking, again, you get the idea, right? You get the idea. They're pretty cool. Don't mind them at all. One second. I don't mind them at all. Uh, there you go. I like it. User friendly, yeah. Right, right. Yeah. One of the best losers. Perfect time to buy some more. There you go. Right. So again, this is the top 100, and you can see some of the again. You can see these things recover, right? So if you bought the dip, I'm sure you're really happy, right? What's Bitcoin at here? So Bitcoin is at yeah again holding 48,000, right? Holding 48,000 in the last hour, almost up a percent, right? For the days down 13%, 34 almost 14 there. For week down 12, right? The month is down 21. Year to date though, Bitcoin is up 151%, right? Year to date, right? For the year, right? 151%. Right, so sure we can take a look at this, but take a look at the bigger picture, right? Ethereum, guys, right? It's again down this month is down 10%, but look at that, right? In the year up 580%, right? Take a look at BNB here, right? Sure, down 7 8% in the last week, but it's up 1,800% this year, right? So there's some huge percentages here, right? So look at Solana, right? Solana 14%, but it's up almost again almost 11,000% here, right? Year to date. So there's some big gainers, right? Some big gainers. So yeah, these things are. Look at that though. Like look at Shiba on that list, guys. Look at Shiba, right? This month is down what 14%, but take a look at that. Take a look at that, right? uh, According to BTC monthly chart, 10K might actually happen. Arvin, we talked about that potential retracement to 10K, right, Arvin? We that's one of the first articles we covered earlier today. Bitcoin potentially retracing to what level? $10,000, right? But again, I think it's way too early to tell. Way too early to tell. We've had these 1 day dips and then recovery. So for now, what I'll be paying attention to if Bitcoin retraces back about 50K, okay, cool. We're back in business. Potentially find a base above that level, go sideways for however long, and then go from there. But if it breaks below the low today again, okay, that's a huge red flag. Yep. Long term, we could long term. What's a elite? What is the website you use? It's called William. It's called. It's William. Just search up crypto bubbles, William. Crypto bubbles. Need to sell off, which is exactly why you need to sell off. Need some more Solana, Aaron. Yep, some Solana, right? Needs to sell off here. There's some stuff on this list. You're like, oh, I like that, right? But it needs to sell off here. So these are some really good opportunities. Right. Just quickly looking at the rest of the list here, guys, just to see if there's anything else that we should be looking at here. Gala. Wow, look at that, guys. 150,000, 57,000% for Gala, right? Even though it's down 28% here this week, right? Look at that. Pretty cool. You're buying virus, yeah, right? So but again, these are articles, these again, so these all these articles that are saying Bitcoin potentially going to $10,000, they're looking at this and saying, oh, if this happens, and then this is the next snowball effect, this and this and this and this. Yeah, but none of those things have happened yet, right? So we're on step number one, right? So if we break below that low again, okay, and then red flag, break below $30,000, yeah, okay, and then that becomes more of a reality. But for now, there are more things in play that need to happen before we can talk about so I've been talking about channel loading anything. Yeah, there you go, Azalton, right? So I heard Wednesday bigger dip than today. Jersey, where did you hear that from? Who said that? Who said that, Jersey? Where did you get that from? So let's move on here, guys, to the right to the maybe we can cover this article here one more time, right? So maybe we can take a look at this one more time here and then move on. So because this is pretty interesting, right? So you guys are asking about that $10,000. This is what these guys are talking about, right? So again, right, crypto crash, 570 billion wiped off the market cap after major sell-off over regulation fears, right? So again, according to these guys, this is the reason why the crypto market retraced, right? So, right, again, cryptocurrency has been battered in a brutal 24-hour period, with Bitcoin in particular suffering a $14,000 loss in 60 minutes. right? So cryptocurrency, okay, I'm going to skip that there, right? So we've gone from what, 3.7 trillion, right, to 3.1, right, trillion, wiping out that 570 billion in a single day. So I'm going to skip some of those things there because we've covered those quite a bit, right? So Bitcoin isn't the only crypto that's been eviscerated in the past several hours. All the other major players, including Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, XRP, right, dropped around 10%. There's a simple reason, right? Again, according to these guys, and this is what we want to cover again. There's a simple reason why, right? Rumors are surfacing of impeding greater regulation, right? Greater regulation here for crypto, prompting a massive global sell-off, right? So that's the reasoning. The bear market around the corner, crypto winter, it with institutional investors involved, Gary. Yeah, again, they're saying that, but there's just so much stuff that needs to happen, Gary. So much, right? So we've seen this year. I think again that's something that people forget, and that's a really good point too, Gary. Right? So it's Saturday, Gage. It's Saturday, guys. So again, one thing that people really forget is and nothing's a guarantee, right, Gary? We know that, right? But there's a lot of institutional money in Bitcoin. There's a lot, right? There are a lot of people that have bought above the $30,000, right? Institutions, right? So that are buying above the $30,000, $40,000, right? So right, these might be the same guys selling and taking profits. We just don't know, right? We don't know, but to say on a one-day drop that we're going to $10,000 is a little bit premature, right? So again, we need to give it some time, right? Give it some time. Where are we sitting at in the next week or so? Are we finding a base? Are we, stuff like that, stuff like that. In India, Raja, there you go. Um, let's keep reading here, guys. Again, so according to these guys, they know exactly why, right? So again, an economic forecaster has predicted that the crypto market is about to have its hands tied by red tape, and he reckons that Bitcoin will soon be worth around $14,000 each. Right? Just before the weekend, the well-known investor Louis Nivelier warned that the U.S. central bank could start tapering, right, which could ruin the crypto market. The Fed is so this is what he said, right? He said the Fed is tapering, and they should create a correction in risk assets, of which Bitcoin is a part, right? So the more the Fed tapers, the more volatility we should see in both stocks and bonds, and yes, crypto too, Bitcoin too, right? Bitcoin again, I say crypto too because Bitcoin is crypto, right? So he added that he could see Bitcoin dropping to nearly pre-pandemic levels in terms of price, and thought it could stay at that level, right? So again, skip a whole bunch of that. La 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 la. Let me see here. Where did I leave this thing off at? It would take a decline. Right. He says, I would take a decline below $46,000 at the 200-day moving average to be a yellow flag, and a decline below the spring level of 28,500 to be a completed massive double top, which points to a decline to below $10,000, which incidentally would match many of the multiple 80% declines in its storied history, he wrote. What do you guys think? Partnerships? Welcome to the crypto roller coaster. Yep, exactly. Right, Brian? Exactly. Exactly. So again, we just wanted to cover this article again because we've covered it again already, right? So again, according to this guy, right, if we break below that 46 and fail to hold above that 46, which is a 200-day moving average, right? He sees that's a yellow flag, right? We break below 28.5, right, for Bitcoin. That's a double top completed, and he's looking for $10,000, right? So there you go. There you go. There you go. The news, right? The news sent the market into a free fall. Into a free fall, right? So again, regulation, tapering, that's what these guys are talking about. Bitcoin is now the lowest it's been since September. At the time of writing, Bitcoin slightly, okay, cool. Gonna skip that there. However, we see some cool. And then of course we know El Salvador, right? El Salvador bought the dip a little bit too high, right? 48 670 there seems a little bit too high now, but yeah. There you go, guys. Crypto, it's broken this week, and CPI numbers on Friday, Kenny. There you go. Look at what Reg just did. What did Reg just do? What did Reg just do? I think we're good to go here, guys. Let's move on, right? We've talked a lot about the news here. So let's move on here to the charts. What's Bitcoin sitting at, guys? It's loading, right? So we're gonna take a look at the charts here. 48. Right, we need to get back about $50,000, right? If we do, really good sign. What's Shiba at? Retracing as Bitcoin retraces back lower, right? What's Dogecoin doing? Holding somewhat nicely there. I want to take a look at REQ though. I want to take a look at REQ. What's REQ doing? 60. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Wow, 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 guys. Look at that. Look what REQ is doing, guys. There's always gains to be made somewhere. And that's what REQ is showing, right? Always gains to be made somewhere, guys. Look at REQ go. Wow. Um Impressive. Let's see here. Let me see, guys. Give me a quick second here. La, la. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. Rec. I know we played with Rec. Is going recklessly. Yep, that's the problem with buying the dip. Sometimes you don't know how deep it'll be in reference to El Salvador. Yeah, exactly right, Scotty. Exactly. So again, so what happened actually, Scotty, is he bought the dip. So El Salvador, right? The president bought the dip after missing the bottom. So he said, not happy that I missed that 42.5 level, but I'm gonna buy it at 48. So he seemed to, he seems to be thinking, yeah, the bottom was 42.5. I'm just gonna buy it at 48, 48 whatever. So, but Rec is looking. Is anybody? So question for you guys in the chat. Anybody holding Rec? Rec is on whales eyes. Is anybody holding Rec? Let me know. All that happened was gave us our Black Friday sale a week late. No big deal, but time to shop. You sure did, Gage. Good job, Gage. I just threw some money into Rec an hour ago, and it's already up nicely. Virus. Wow, look at that, guys. Let me make sure Bitcoin is Let me move up Shiba here, guys, because Shiba is somewhere. If I can find it. There you go. So Shiba's right there somewhere, right? So I'm gonna switch our BTC here to a smaller time frame so we can actually see the candles move. Otherwise, we're just gonna be staring at the blankness there. So again, 48,000, some support there. But yeah, reckless looking reckless. You think it's a good idea to buy Litecoin, Daniel? In a dip, right? So it's way too early to tell. But if you do like the project, Daniel, I would consider scaling in, right? So again, don't go all in, never, right? Dollar cost average, slowly buy, just in case we see something else, right? Yeah. At 50, Jason, you're holding some rank at 53. Good job. Good job. I remember Rec from I remember Rec when Gage was holding it and right, so all the way to $1.20 there. Let's see here. You're gonna need to shrink that down a little bit. Shrink. Holding. You're welcome, Tanya. You're welcome. Welcome, guys. And one more thing, if you want to become a member, guys, you want to become a member and come join us in Discord for some more crypto talk or whatever else, the membership link, guys, is right here. So come join us if you want to. And yeah, yeah, there you go. So yeah. La, la. There you go, Varys. Black Friday sales, guys. Black Friday sales. 56,900. Should I sell at 49? Elite. So you bought BTC at 56,900. Should you be selling at 49? Was it a long term investment for you, Elite, because of it is? And then okay, maybe you're not overly concerned about the dips, right? And you're holding for longer term there. But that question should have been asked quite a bit sooner. You know what I mean? So when you get into a position at $57,000 for Bitcoin, and you clearly know that okay, like sure, this might be a good long term investment for me, but I'm not willing to lose more than this much, right? So it's easy to set a stop loss at that price, right? Maybe that level might be 51, 52, 53. Easy to do that than ask now when it's all the way down here. because are we at the bottom, right? Are we about to bounce as you're selling? It's a tough question. So uh it's off for the week. Flats. And, April, May cryptos, it's gonna happen again, but tennis keep. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Just reading some of the comments here. Is anyone a question for you guys in the chat, guys? Anyone watching EPL? Anyone watching football, guys? Anyone watching? Anyone watching Liverpool? Anyone watching any soccer? Let me know. Average on Shiba Inu. Is it bad or good? Gilran, is it a bad or good average? That's not a. If we can get back above again, we're very close to getting back above 40. There, you can see here. Um, for Bitcoin here, right? It's holding that support here, right? So again, if we can get back above 40, right, that would be a really good sign for Shiba here, right? So is it a bad average? I mean, if it's a long-term play, maybe it's not so bad, but it's in the background, Sierra. Okay, nice, 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 nice. You know what I'm hoping for? Maybe the Liverpool fans are not gonna like it, uh, but I want Liverpool to win. Uh, but I don't want Salah to score because of fantasy, guys. I apologize. I like Salah. I think Salah should have won the Ballon d'Or. I think he should have won something. Uh, right. So yeah, posting articles. Nah. When does he sleep? Let's go, Scotty. Look at crypto bounce here, guys, right? The crypto bounce. Bitcoin again came back down to that support at 48,000. It's bouncing. Shiba obviously following Bitcoin, right? So Shiba, if Bitcoin keeps going here, Shiba is gonna go, right? REQ obviously has done really well. One of the main ones that's actually green here, right? Look at this pump, guys. While everything is selling off, REQ is like, you know what, guys? You know what? It's Saturday morning. I feel like going for a nice jog, right? So REQ looks really good, right? So again, if you bought that thing anywhere around below the 50s there, you're really happy, right? You're really, really happy. Like really happy. Bitcoin, 48.2. 48.2, guys. So let me know he doesn't sleep, Tom. Let's go, Tom. Sorry. So if you have any questions, guys, make sure you're asking, right? If you need help with this and this and this, make sure you ask, right? So if not, we can just hang out, right? Tom, how are you? Are you working? What are you doing, Tom? It's all a boat trap, Arvin. It's all a boat trap. Well, it's way too early to tell, right? So again, the plan here for Bitcoin is, guys, again, it's been a 1 day drop. It's been a 1 day drop. You can't really get as any information from this, right? Not a whole lot. Tom, is Mike watching? Hi, Mike. So what I'd be looking for here, guys, is again, if Bitcoin gets back above $50,000, maybe that was a dip. If we can find support above $50,000, just like we did above $30,000 for a bit, okay, that's it. It's over, right? Let's go back to those highs, right? But if we fail at 50, right? As we maybe are right now, and break below 42.5 again, the low, whatever the low was, right? So whatever the low was, that's a clear signal to me that okay, well, clearly, right, we had a dip, right? We had a bounce, and people clearly don't think it's over yet, and they're still selling. So that's a warning sign. That means we're going even lower. And if that does happen, well, Shiba is going to go lower, right? A lot of these other projects are going to go lower. So again, for now, way too early to tell, right? Even though the article is coming out left and right saying, oh my goodness, we're going to $10,000 for Bitcoin, right? So it's way too early to tell. Again, if you take a look at these articles, they're going off information that hasn't happened yet. They're saying, okay, if this happens, then that's a yellow flag. If this happens, that's a red flag, right? If this happens, we're going down to this level, right? Way, way too early to tell. So again, step by step, baby step by baby step, right? So to keep average in, Pamela, there you go. Just go home. This is exciting. We are not anything if you don't sell. It's awesome. Relieving people's fear, Tom. There you go, Tom. Let's go. Uh, Go into investing and trading a month. Wish I had started 17 years ago in my early 20s, Cliff. That's okay, Cliff. It's never too late to start anything, right? So, well, maybe it might be too, no, for some things maybe, but it's not too late, right? Especially for investing, Cliff. This, again, start now and, learn and go from there, right? So it's never too late, especially for investing. So, especially for investing, guys. Let's see. Look at Bitcoin go there. Come on, BTC. Let's get back about $50,000. Can we do that? Yeah, of course we can, right? Can we pump here? Can we pump? I just want Monday to be here already, virus. Let's yeah, I know. I know. Is anyone so interesting question in the chat, guys? Any interesting question, right? So, is anyone like completely new to crypto, like completely new, and this is your first like dip buy, like your first buy into crypto is this dip? Anyone like completely brand new here? Let me know. Just type in yes if you are. Uh, Asking from Hunt, Alabama. Where are you from? Canada. Well, not from Canada, but I live in Canada. Penny Smith. Need more cash? Need some more cash? There you go. Somethings. There you go. You're new to all this, Penny? Okay. Well, welcome, right? Welcome to the volatility. This is just we're sorry that you have to go through this emotional roller coaster, but that's just what crypto is. That's just what happens, right? So Arvin is not new to this. So another question for you guys in the chat. I know I've asked this before, right? So another question for you guys in the chat. But as yeah, Cliff. Okay, there you go. What another question, right? Are you buying the dip? Yes or no? Again, we're just trying to see, right? Just trying to gauge like fear and sentiment and stuff like that by asking these questions over and over. Still early in the day, boys and girls. It's still early, Nick. Still early. Let's go. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go here. Shiba, follow Bitcoin, please and thank you. Let's bounce, right? AVAX again done really well, right? So this thing has resistance at what? Is it 80? Yeah, 80 cents, right? Virus, that's your next level of resistance there for REQ, right? So REQ, one of the top gainers here. As things have really struggled, REQ has done really well. So Bitcoin, come on, let's keep going. Let's keep going. As Bitcoin goes, Shiba follows, right? La, la, la. Cortez says yes. Not anymore. I bought a lot last night. Lucia, yeah, that was a really nice opportunity. Imagine, like I said it to someone right last night. Like if you had some like some nice money, like if you had a lot of money, imagine scalping Bitcoin last night. Imagine scalping Bitcoin last night, right? So you'd be making some really nice gains. So glad I can't believe I got it at 61 and Doge at 14 this season. I know, right, Augie? I know, right? Um, it's my sport trade. It's a this morning. Good price overall, right? Good crypto. I'll take a look, Gage. I'll take a look. Scaling on the dips, for this reason, exactly, Nick. Right? Exactly. You just never know what's gonna happen, guys. Right? So the recommendation always is: can you scale in? Right? If you're looking for long-term projects, right? Can you dollar cost average? Can you scale in? No need to rush at all, right? So, have a slightly y- for sale, raising cash. Don't do that, Jason. Don't sell the Doge for yeah. I got into Bitcoin at 62,000, almost at the top. Penny, yeah, almost at the top there. It's hard, and I understand that, right? So when you take a look at social media and everywhere else, and everyone's saying, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we are going to $100,000 by end of the year." Well, that makes people excited, even people that are brand new to this, and they invest at levels that they shouldn't be buying at, right? So, but again, Penny, hopefully now you know what to do, right? In terms of like scaling in, right? You 62,000, okay, cool. If it's a long term position for you, maybe that's fine. But right, don't go all in though, right? So Sarah, take a look at AMP. What's the position in AMP? Let me know. Back and won't regret it. Yeah, there you go. Elites, why you laugh? Elite, what did you say? What was I laughing at? I can't remember Elite. Oh, some things maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Samir says, "Let's FOMO." Let's FOMO on what? What are you foaming on? And the next question, guys. Next question for you guys in the chat. The next question is right. Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no. Oh, $62,000. Oh, okay, yeah, $62,000. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. You always want to buy some nice dips, right? So some nice dips with the chips. So another question, yes or no? Do you guys think the dip is in? Like, have we found the bottom? Yes or no in the chat? Have we found the bottom, guys? What do you guys think? Have we found the bottom? Have we bottomed? La, la, la. Let's see here. Is up last 4 hours. That Shiba. There you go. You think so, Virus? You think we found the bottom? You don't know, Augie? Okay, there you go. Mostly, Virus. Gary says yes. Samir says yes. Um, Be greedy when others are scared. Be scared when others are greedy, Pamela. There you go, right? If you use that analogy here when Bitcoin was sitting at almost $70,000, Pamela, when people were super excited about Bitcoin, right? You'd be happy. So, have we found the bottom yet? Ask the eight ball, guys. Ask the eight ball. So the eight ball, guys. If you're not sure what the eight ball is, it's not ours, but it's just a bot that gives you randomized answers. Those answers, a lot of those answers from Scotty. So again, let me ask the eight ball here, guys. Eight ball, is the bottom in? Let's see what the algorithm tells us, guys. Is the bottom in? Is the bottom in? Are we have we found the bottom? Good morning, Virgo. Hi, good to see you. Right, Mr. Eight Ball. Is the bottom in? You think we found the bottom yet? My bottom after falling from 57K. Yes, sir, Marco. Marco says yes, sir. Let's go, Marco. Too bad Marco is joining a little bit late. I would have liked to see. Eight Ball says just go all in, guys. YOLO. This is the way. Look at that, guys. Just go all in. You only live once. Is this is the way? Um, YOLO. This is the way, guys. Knows us too well, right? Knows us too well, guys. Just go all in. YOLO. This is the way. There you go. So no, Marco. What I would have liked to get your take on is some articles there, but that's okay. Just because I know you're a Bitcoin enthusiast. Uh, it does. It really does, right? So again, for Bitcoin here, we bounced off that $48,000 level, right? So $48,000 level had a nice little bounce, and maybe we come back for another double bottom here. And whatever it does, Shiba is gonna follow. Like REQ is one of the only ones that's actually doing its own thing here today, right? Like REQ, it's doing its own thing, not really following, right? It's had a nice bump here all morning long, looking really good there. Flagging, going sideways here, that's a nice flag. So and it wants to break out of this flag here at 66 and then and then just keep going, right? So um really interesting. Eat vol, not financial advice, of course. uh you like a raspberry Supets? What's that, Virgo? Please and thank you. What's that? YOLO, Scotty. YOLO, just YOLO, Scotty, right? You know what I mean? Just YOLO. Look at that, guys. Bitcoin bounces, Shiba bounces. I bought it last night and $1.35. That's a no brainer. It is, right, Naz? It is. Ada at $1.35. Oh, ice cream. It's way too early. Way too early, Virgo. Way too early. YOLO FOMO at 5 o'clock this morning. 40K on XRP, 15K on Doge. I still can't believe this dip was as big. Honestly, Augie, right? Um, some of these dips were no brainers, right? Some of these dips were absolutely no brainers, right? So, yep. You don't own AMP at Terra? Okay, so but considering buying some, okay, I'll take a look. YOLO, I could barely afford the dip, right? You buy the dip and it keeps dipping. We've seen those memes, right? So we've covered quite a few of those memes. We've covered a lot of news articles this morning, right? So we can go over a few of them again before we take a break at some point here today. But again, one of those articles that we talked about was, right? Let me see if I can pull up one of those articles again. This one here, right? So again, three reasons why Plan B is still bullish on Bitcoin price hitting at $100,000 despite crashing under $50,000, right? Again, so Plan B is the creator here of the S2F model, right? So these guys have predicted the closing price very accurately, right? For August, September for Bitcoin, right? So these guys did August, October, whatever, right? So for Bitcoin, right? So again, these guys have done really well, and they're saying, yeah, we still think, right, that we see Bitcoin at $100,000 at some point, right? So again, they've given their reasons. We agreed with some of them, and not so much with others, right? Because anyone converting Shiba for Bitcoin, that seems like Wall Street Dave. The people actually do that, convert sheep to Bitcoin. I mean, in terms of dollars, absolutely, I can see that. But yeah. So let me go over some of these reasons, guys. Right. So again, so the sudden downward correction also resulted in more than 1 billion in Bitcoin futures liquidation in the market. Right. So I think this article is so we know that this number has been updated, right? The number was almost 2 billion, right? 2 billion in liquidation overnight, right? So you're sleeping and dreaming about ice cream the next day, and you wake up and your position is gone, right? Crashmas, this is Crashmas, right? So again, like I mentioned earlier, like I've seen a few tweets on Twitter, people saying, "Oh my goodness, right? My $80,000 position for Bitcoin, I lost $80,000, right? It's been liquidated, right, at the bottom, and now I'm out, and now Bitcoin is bouncing. What do I do? Like, what do I do? Do I cry? What do I do from here?" Right? Just stuff like that. So we know, again, people have lost a lot of money overnight, and some people have bought some very nice dips, right? So let me see what else this says here. So despite this reason, market participants remain bullish and expect a massive price turnover soon. Among those who are optimistic is again a pseudonymous, a creator of the Bitcoin stock flow, right? S2F evaluation model, Plan B, right? Why Plan B remains bullish on Bitcoin, right? So point number one here. Um, I want to skip all of these things here, but I can see the Fed in here. So the Fed announced last month that it would reduce its 120 billion a month and bond purchases by 15 billion per month. Right, the reduction is targeted at reducing the impact of money printing that was necessitated by an onset of COVID-19 last year, right? So again, the tapering, right? So the tapering, despite these and the fact that the market is in the red right now, Plan B maintains that Bitcoin is looking strong for several reasons. First, number one is the Dutch analyst notes that the relative strength index of Bitcoin, which is a technical indicator that measures the magnitude of price changes to evaluate overbought and oversold indicators in the conditions in the market, was at 68. This is indicative that the Bitcoin market still had much room for growth before it would hit overbought region. Again, I don't know if I agree with that, guys. Don't know if I agree with that, right? Because again, we know there are more factors in play here than just indicators, right? So, but like we mentioned earlier, we're not quite sure yet, right? This is a 1 day dip, right? So we need to have more information, right? You can't just decide that, oh, we're crashing. Just like we don't necessarily agree with the articles, we've seen like like 5 articles that have come out in the last 24 hours saying Bitcoin is going to $10,000, right? If this and this and this happens, it's way too early to tell, right? Same thing with saying, okay, Bitcoin's going to $100,000, right? So we need to give it a little bit of time, right, for these things to settle, and then we can make decisions and say, okay, well, based on this information, we think we're going to that level, right? So that's point number one, right? So point number two here, Plan B also references the market trend of 2017 to support this bullish narrative. He points out that despite prices correcting downwards more than 4 times during the 2017 bull market, with dips that ranged between 29% to 38%, the market still reached an all-time high of over $20,000 from trading at less than 1,000 at the start of the year, right? So again, he's saying, okay, like back in 2017, from again, even though we had multiple 30% declines, right? Bitcoin still managed to go from 1,000 all the way to $20,000, right? So again, that's point number two there. This implies that he expects prices to to still run around and maybe even reach his high projected target of $100,000. Again, no timeline, not sure when, right? There you go. So, lastly, despite the big gap that exists between the current price of Bitcoin and the projected $100,000, right, Plan B remains confident of the accuracy of the S2F model, right? The technology, right? The analyst has pointed out that the model has been accurate since March of 2019, right? They're saying that the technology has been accurate since March of 2019, right? March of 2019, and they're relying on that technology now still. Mr. B, yeah, you agree? Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? So yes or no? Do you guys agree? Yes, just type in yes or no if you guys agree with some of these points here that this guy, that Plan B, is putting out here. Do you guys agree at all? Let me know if you do. So let's move on here to the charts as Bitcoin is bouncing, Shiba is bouncing, guys, and REQ, of course, going for 69, guys, right? REQ broke above 70 here, all the way to 72 almost, right? Look at that thing go, right? So it's a recovery, guys. It's a recovery. Like to see reg to hit 80 would be a profit, Jason. Yeah, that's your main level. That's your next level resistance at 80 cents. Leah had brains to trade, buy the dip or jump in pre-sales, call in. um, if only, guys, right? So, uh, let me see here. Do I want to change anything here? Let's see. Give me a quick second. La la la. Mm, la 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 la. 106. Mm, and there we go. There we go. There we go. Reg going for 69, going for 69, guys, right? So yeah, Reg looks really good then. I believe crypto is the easiest market to manipulate, Ago Power, girl dads, especially when people are sleeping, Augie. Yep, perfect timing, right? Perfect timing them. So let's manipulate the market when when people are, the biggest market is sleeping. So yeah, absolutely. We'll see if Reg can get back above 80 there. That's again, like we mentioned, that's the main next level resistance there. Shiba here needs to get back above this 38. There seems to be some resistance here. That resistance aligns with Bitcoin here struggling at that level. So we need it back above 40 though. Shiba needs to get back above 40. There you go. So specific question here for you guys, because I know again some of you guys are mainly Shiba holders, right? So you guys have said it in the chat, right? Did anybody buy the Shiba dip, and what price did you pick up? I know Shiba again looked like this thing pushed all the way to 29.30 there, right? So again, when did you buy the Shiba dip, and what price did you get? Even if you again, so maybe this question applies to everything else, right? So if you bought the dip on anything, let me know. I want to see those nice prices, because I bet you guys got some really some nice sales, right? If you bought the Bitcoin's dip, if you bought Bitcoin's dip, what did you get? Would you get 43, 45? What did you get? Nas says he bought it at 30. Nice, good job, Nas, good job. That's a nice gain there, actually, right? So you bought REQ at 50, Ethereum at 37, okay, Shiba at 35 hours, okay, nice. You bought Bitcoin, Jose, Joseph, at 45. Good job, guys. Wow. Doge at 15 cents. Let's go. Good job. Some nice dips. People made some very nice money of buying the dips. Jeff, you bought it at 31 there. Good job, Jeff. Let me just check some probability. There you go. Just taking a look. You bought it at 48 flats. $48,000 flat. Okay, $500. $500. Well, if yeah, you bought cheap high, so buying the dips to lower your limit. You're still at 60 cliff. Okay, that's not bad, right? Not bad. Some XRP after the flash crash at 72 last night. Thinking of picking up some more while it's on the 80. There you go, Scotty. Can you show the fibs? Of course I can. Let's see here. Can I show the fibs? Where are they here? So I like having the fibs on bigger time frames, but I can take a look. So I'm just gonna add the just the number ones here. Fib extensions here. Yeah, I'm just gonna add the number ones here. If we get them here. So there you go. So you should be able to you see these lines, right? Must see. So there you go. You have one there 69.9 there, almost 70. One is here push 72. Support around again 65 here for this fib here, and then right. So look at Bitcoin go here, guys. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's get back above 50. Let's get back above 50. Yeah, we bought it at 38. Okay, nice. Good job. Good job. Doing okay. Crowcoin, yeah. Most things are doing really well in the last bit or so, right? So most of these names are doing really well here. Again, if we take a look, you can see again, Shiba has resistance here at 38, right? So it's struggling at that level. Then Bitcoin really isn't helping, right? So it needs Bitcoin here to really move. REQ is one of the best looking ones here, all right, in the last few hours here. But let's take a look again, and let's take a look at crypto bubbles here. Let's take a look at the last, right? Let's take a look at the last 15 minutes here, because again, you take a look at the last 15 minutes here, the top 100 coins, right? You can see that most names are starting to recover. Crow recovering, Gala recovering, Shiba trying, right? What else? Solana trying to recover there nicely, right? LN, QNT, ATOM here trying to recover, right? So again, a lot of these names in the last 15, Bitcoin, right? Look at that recovery here for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin trying to recover here. So looking really nice there, right? So let me take a look at the last hour here, guys. Look at that. Scroll, Sand, Luna up 2.8% in the last hour. So Huts is always gonna be Huts, always Huts. Always Huts. Ton Shiba, it's killing you. Honestly, Code Prime, yeah, I know. So I know. 17 headed back up at the moment. Okay. Let's get back about 20 cents, but we're gonna need Bitcoin to really recover this. So what else, guys? Let me take a look at the top 200 coins here and see what's really moving here in the last hour, right? REQ, look at REQ, guys. In the last hour, right? Once you get out of that again, REQ has been one of the top gainers here. REQ, right? RNDR here looking really good as well. But REQ, guys, look at that thing recover. In the last hour, it's up 36%, 36.7, right? And looking really good. Look at that. Again, this list for me can be a really good list to watch in terms of, like, if you're a scalper, you're a trader, right? You can see what's gaining momentum and just play with that, right? And you can take those gains again and invest them in your longer term positions. That's what scalping should be used for, right? So you scalp, you take that cash, on the metaverse coins, UFO and whatnot. Again, they moved with the entire market, right? So you can see that they're trying to recover just like everything else now, Code Prime. But we know these names are not going anywhere, right? So we know they're not going anywhere, Code Prime. We know the metaverse release isn't going anywhere. So is the bubble, Jason? Yep. That's a huge bubble. That's a huge bubble, guys. Let me take a look at the top 300 coins, right? The top 300 coins here. You have VXY here. So moving. Okay, cool. So REQ seems to be the top gainer here. I'm going to leave it there. So top 400, guys. Top 400 here. Anything beating REQ? Nope. Nope. Right. Let's take a look. Top 500 coins, guys, right? Mix here trying, right? COS here really struggling. Top loser there. But again, REQ is the top gainer here. 38.5% and counting, guys. Good to know. Yeah. Look at that thing go. REQ looking really good. RNDR here. That's something I'm going to add to my list here. Again, this thing was already on that list. Right. We posted an article, some stuff in Discord a while ago. La la la. Let me see here. And let me see what's the name. And the R. There you go. Look at that, Safe Moon, guys. Safe Moon, Safe Moon. Safe Moon is up 3.8%. ADA and AMP really didn't fall far. Should have nicely. Dustin, yeah, ADA was a nice buy at that 135 level. I was looking at ADA last night, and ADA was 135 for ADA. Wow, like, yeah, really interesting, right? So let's move on again here to the charts, guys. Back to TradingView, right? Take a look at REQ. As REQ is again top gainer, right? So 66. Actually, I think that thing might be delayed a little bit with the real price. But when I take a look at REQ here, guys, I can see that we're flagging, right? So yeah, again, we're holding the bottom of that fib there. So I'm going to put a line here just so for visual purposes. If you're holding REQ, you can just see what we're looking at. Initially, guys, this level was resistant. We flagged, and the top of the flag was this level. So again, on the way down, what you're looking for is for the top of this level, that previous level, to now become the base, right? So, and now we're forming a new flag, right? And now we're forming potentially the top of the flag is around this level here. Almost want to put it up like right there, right? So you can see again, initially resistance on the way down. That level is not going to become support, right? Support. We're bouncing up that level. So now REC needs to break above the 70 level if we can. Okay, cool. Looking for 80 cents, right? So again, REC looks good there. As Bitcoin goes down, Shiba is gonna follow, right? 37.5 Bitcoin, right? Shiba failed at its resistance there at 38, right? So Bitcoin, let's go. Let's go for 50. Phantom high. Would be nice to see Reg go for $1. It would be virus. It'd be nice to see Reg go for $1 here today, right? So would be really, really nice here. Let's see. Uh, Look at that bounce for Reg there, right? Again, Reg seems to be finding its base, right, at the top of that last, at the bo- at the bo- at the top at the top at the bo- at the top of the last top there, right? So it's bouncing nicely there. Let's go back for 70, right? So and then go from there. Reg coin, yeah, guys. Again, reminder: don't forget to smash a like. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. Yes, it would. Smash a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe, and if you want to become a member and come join us in Discord, guys, and for some more crypto plays or whatnot. Virus just posted a link there. Right. Come join us, guys. Come join us in Discord. So let's see here. Wow, guys. Oh wow. Sierra, yeah. Let me see here. Let me not celebrate too soon. No celebrating too soon. Na, na. 40K for what? 40K. Let's talk about DAR for a second. Yeah, you want to talk about it for a second? Let me see if I can pull up the chart here. The A. I know quite a few of you guys are holding that name. So let me take a look at that. Yeah, again, uh, I know. For the last few hours or so, like Bitcoin, REC hasn't really followed anything, but it seems to be falling now for some reason, right? So we had the nice push there, but as Bitcoin struggled at that level, Shiba struggled, REC struggled a little bit here as well, right? So that's really interesting, really interesting there. But let me take a look at this name here for you guys. La, la, la. Are you in this one already? Are you in this one already? Anik, are you in this one? Ha ha ha. Ha. Nick, I like stuff like this. I like stuff like this. Unless I'm nope, I shouldn't be. That's the Binance chart there. So am I watched you watched the waterfall? Okay. I like stuff like this very much. Why? Because um this chart looks very similar to me uh when it comes to a lot of names. So I'm going to go through a few examples here so you can see exactly why I get excited when I see names like this, right? Because it gives me a range. It tells me that this is brand new, right? It hasn't been around for that long, unless I'm mistaken here, unless this chart is giving me some fake information. But I like charts where initially they list, right, and they have that explosive candle, but then it does nothing for a bit, right? Then I'm willing. What I do here is I put a line at the bottom here. I put another line at the top of that candle there. What I'm looking for here is just sideways action, right? That's just it, right? Let's go sideways. Let's just do again. Whatever you want to do, just do that, right? Up, down, right? And once we clear that this level here, that's a clear signal to me that we are ready to explode, right? That we are ready to explode. Uh, there you go. Cliff sees this go to trust. Yeah. Disco will be your best investments, Trusty. There you go. Yeah. Steven is asking, Do you have any classes in Discord, like on chart reading options? What is in the Discord? So it depends what level you sign up for. Cliff, take a look at the levels there, and whatever fits your needs there. There's some levels where, yeah, you get one-on-one help. All right, but just being around people that you can ask questions to, and they're willing to help you, and just educational stuff. We have some books in there, some videos in there, right? Or just, again, just having ideas, right? That's gonna help you quite a bit, right? So just being around stuff like that, it's gonna be beneficial. You're all in on Dar, Gage. You're all in. You're actually all in. Nick, is that helping at all, Nick? For me though, this isn't quite ready yet, right? This isn't quite ready. Again, what I'm waiting for, guys, is the breakup of the top level. Therefore, again, that's what I've been waiting for. Let me get rid of this fib extension here, so you can see what I mean, right? Again, let's go sideways, right? Brand new. Let's go up, down, up, down. If we can clear that level though, explosion, right? So that's what I'd be looking for there. So I'm gonna delete this here. Um, delete there. I'm going to save this chart, save, and then I'll come back to this, right? So again, take a look at this and compare this to, let's compare this to Shiba, for example, guys, right? Compare this to Shiba and see what I'm talking about here, right? So that's Shiba, right? I'm going to get rid of, I'm a bit more because I know these, oh my goodness, come on. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so you can see exactly what I mean here. So let's go back here on Shiba, guys, right? Does that look familiar? Does this look familiar, guys? Again, so this is a little bit different because Shiba had, right? But what I'm looking for here, guys, is this range. That's all I'm looking for. Up, down, up, down. But once you clear the top of that range, it's a clear signal to me that, okay, we're ready to go. Well, Gage, again, is for me, DAR isn't quite ready to go yet, right? But we can wait for those signs, right? Okay, so that's interesting, right? You want to know what else? Okay, well, let's take a look at Elon here, for example, right? Is it Elon? It might be something else, actually. Don't think it's Elon. Maybe it is, right? Again, brand new, right, guys? Again, brand new, right? Let's push, let's sell off. Again, those initial hype goes away, but once we come back up and start breaking above those levels, right? These initial resistance levels here. So I'm gonna put the line here, right here again, right here. We find the top, we find the bottom, we go up, we fail, we up down, we struggle there a little bit, right? But once we break above that level with some momentum, that's a clear signal to me that it's ready to go, right? That's just what I'm looking for. So again, DAR isn't quite DAR might not be quite ready there yet. One second here, guys. Just want to see the end of something here. Some fantasy. Uh Books to read, Candace in Discord, Cliff. Yeah, there you go. I don't think we see the market recover fully today. Regardless, it is. Let's take a bit to come back. Nick are you in DAR already, Nick? Are you in that play already? No, I just wanted to. There you go. Just wanted to quickly take a look at that there, for DAR, and let's move on here again to what chart did I get rid of here? REQ. I think I got rid of REQ. Let's go back. That's not what I want. REQ. One Coinbase. There you go. Coinbase. Let's recover here for REQ, right? Yeah, Bitcoin really, back to that $48,000 level. That doesn't help anything, right? So Shiba doesn't do well when Bitcoin goes down. So, well, at least not now, right? So yeah, brand new. You in for sure, Nick? No, Nick. Only a few months. Nick. Okay, yeah, I like that, right? So I like that a lot. So I'll make sure to save that chart there, and yeah, only if we can get back above that level. Only if we can start breaking above that level, right, Nick? So I'm gonna actually get a screenshot of that chart, and then so as Rec is trying to recover here, let me take a screenshot of DAR, and then move on to the daily here. La la la. That's not what I want. There you go. And then, oh, again, Nick, I like this only if we can break above. Actually, that's quite a ways away. Quite a ways away. Yeah, that's interesting there, Nick. Interesting. Again, only if we can break above the top of that level, right, Nick? So again, patience would be required here. You don't want to break below this level and then start struggling, right? So that should be a support. So, right, you don't want to have it break below, right? So actually, let's just go back here. Let's go. USD. There we go. Let's go, let's go. And again, Bitcoin has had some good support at what level, guys? 48,000, right? Especially this morning. So initially, we bounced off this. We've again closely bouncing there, bounced off 48,000, and it's bouncing off 48,000 again, right? So again, Bitcoin seems to be finding a bottom here at 48,000, right? So the last few hours or so, it's done a really good job of holding at that level. So let's keep holding here and let's go, right? So let's go, go, go. As again, as Bitcoin bounces here, Shiba is going to bounce as well. And I'm sure that doesn't hurt for a REQ, right? So Elon, these styles, Elon. Love to hear it. Has potential to explode, Nick. Yeah. It played more though. Exactly, Nick. Right. So, AJ. Hi, AJ. Did someone change their names? I hope so. Uh, Selena. Selena. What's your position in? What's your position there? Wow, Liverpool scored in the last last few minutes. Wow, guys, Liverpool just scored in the last minute. New coin moving like Shiva. Okay, thank you, D Styles. Wow, 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 guys! In the last 2 minutes, guys. Anyone watching Liverpool, looking like a cup and handle? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I'm just watching the last minute, guys. Uh, hmm, wow, we to 11K. What's 11K? Why do you think? Why do you think Bitcoin is going to $11,000? Is my question, right? So, why do you think Bitcoin is going to 11,000 RV? Give us some information, right? So maybe we can learn something from that prediction there. La la la. Market Guru, I can take a look. What's your position? Let me know. I'm sure we looked at that last week, right? So, la la la. Right, so 66, yeah. Okay. Okay, okay. Good morning, Pearls. Good morning, guys. You guys are. Mm, let's see here. One second, guys. You bought at 21 cents? Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Just give me a bit. Just give me some time. Hmm. La la la. Mm, there you go. I like your my cap. Oh, thank you, thank you, Selena. Thank you. Yeah, let me know. I think Selena, you had a question, but I don't think you responded to my. I'm just looking for where your entry was on your question play. So just let me know. If we break below 40, it's a bear market. Yeah, it is right. So I won't see us stopping at. Yeah, well, again, that's what we're asking for, right, Arvin? Right, you're saying Bitcoin is going to $11,000 if we break below $40,000, right? Well, you can't say that. Right? If we do, okay, we will not below $40,000. If we break below 40, yes, that's a red flag for everybody, right? So hey, took a little vacay. Thanks to you and the gains. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Be ready to hit again on Monday. So keep up the great work, bro. Thank you very much, Marlo. Thank you, thank you. Congrats on the gains. Let's go, guys. Hot trades gains. Yeah, guys. Again, you want to come make some more gains? You want to make some gains? Come join us in Discord, guys. Virus just shared the link there in the chat. So yeah, come join us in Discord. Um, la la la. Where did you go to, Marlo? Where did you go to? Yeah, no, again, there's so many articles out there today, guys, right? So many people saying, "Oh my goodness, the sky is falling. We're going to $10,000, right?" And they're saying, "If this happens, if this happens, if this happens, right? If we break below 46, right, this is gonna happen. If we do this, this is gonna happen." Well, guys, how about we wait till those things happen before we start saying, "Okay, this is gonna happen," right? So let's wait for Bitcoin. If it breaks below 40, okay, yeah, huge red flag. Break below 42, that's a huge, huge red flag, right? Huge red flag, right? We break it back above 50, then we're back in business. We're holding 48 here. So there you go. Studios and San Diego zoos was a blast. Okay, nice. Uh, la, la. Hmm. Nice. You yeah okay. You live in San Diego. San Diego. Uh, I do. Are you sure? No, just once. That's REC 63. Look at that, guys, right? So we'll see some selling pressure come in here again, right? So breaking below that $48,000 level for Bitcoin, right? So that's a concern there. So let's see what happens here, right? Let's see what happens. Um, so yeah, yeah. My kids want to cash. It's dropping. Teaching them it's about holding strong. Don't be scared, Marlo. Marlo's kids, guys, want to cash out. They're like, dad, yeah, this thing is clearly crashing here. Can you sell it, please, and thank you? Can you sell this rubbish? It's we're losing all our Christmas money, our ice cream money. Sell it, right? So yeah, no, not good at catching nice, Eric. No, again, Eric, that's why you want to dollar cost average and slowly scale in, right? Just because you never know what's gonna happen, right? So dollar cost average, scale in, right, and then go from there. Phantom says sell now. Yeah, no, that looks that's concerning because we're breaking below that level that we've been holding for the last 2 hours, right? So yeah, yeah. My kids want to sell it. Teaching them to do your research and hold, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Those. Let's see here. La la la. No, yeah, that's right. So that makes people panic, right? When you see articles that, oh my goodness, like Bitcoin is going to $10,000. That's all some people need to see, honestly, right? That people just need to see headlines and say, oh, you mean like this guy that I trust, uh, that has a lot of Twitter followers, is saying Bitcoin is going to $10,000. Well, that means Shiba is going to crash. That means everything is going to crash, right? Uh, but then you take a look at the article and they're saying if this happens, right? So it hasn't happened yet, right? So yeah. Hello, Tash. Hello, 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 guys. Hello, hello. It's crashing. Phantom says it's crashing. It's crashing, guys. It's crashing. I wanted to stream for 2 hours. It's been over 2 hours already. So yeah, we can hang for a bit though. We can hang for a little bit longer. So um, and then go from there. Let me take a look and see market. Let me see if I can find AION here on TradingView. AION. If not, I might have to go to a different platform here. It should be on here. It looks like it is. What's your entry? You're in at? You said you're in at. Maybe this isn't the right one actually. It should be. What's your entry price for this thing again, market? I think you answered that question and I forgot. What's your entry for this thing? Let me know. It's going lower, Eric. It's trying to reclaim 48,000, right? So, and if that bounces there, we might just be right. So 48, and nope, nope, nope. It's 21 cents. I think I might have the wrong one here then, unless you're forgetting all the zeros. Let me take a look at coin market cap here. Coin market cap. E N. Okay, in at 21 cents, this thing is currently red, right? So it's sitting at 18 cents for now, just like everything else. It's retraced, right? So let me take a look at the chart here. This thing seems to be it seems to be looking for a bottom, right? It seems to be sitting at it seems to be sitting at the bottom here for now. $2, 15 cents, 12, 10 cents there. Yeah, 8 cents, 7 cents. I'm just going through the history here. 5 cents, 6 cents, five. Okay, just going through the history of this thing here. Huh. Yeah, this one's hard to read for the last month or so. Yeah, over the last month or so, it seems to be finding a bottom around this level we're sitting at. So it would be nice if this thing can reclaim, um, get back above 20 cents, back above 18 here now. What do I think about it? Hmm. I think again, it seems to be following the entire crypto market here as well, right? So if Bitcoin recovers, you should be okay. But if it dips, and then yeah, you might have some questions to answer, right? So so that's not the right one there. So let's go back here to REQ. Come on, REQ, get back above 66 there. Bitcoin is crypto, but not every crypto is Bitcoin. Yeah, I see where that comes from, and I agree with it. Right. So when I say crypto, when most of the time when I say crypto, Bitcoin, I mean crypto, right? The entire crypto market, right? So, um, but it's not always the case because we do know the coins out there that are going to defy uh, Bitcoin based on news or momentum, right? Target is Bitcoin broke the rising wedge. The target crypto. You think the target is $19,000? Okay. Well, I still think we need to break below break below 42.5, right? Break below $40,000, and then those predictions are going to become very true, right? So yeah, uh, bunch of if yeah, those articles are also exactly right, Christopher, exactly, bunch of ifs, right? So those articles are also speculation of fear in retail investors. You sell the buy, position loss, they win, you lose, don't fall for those articles, yeah, unless we get confirmation, right, Christopher? So confirmation. La, 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 la. There you go. Yeah, let's give it a few minutes or so, guys, and then we can take a break and then come back later or whatnot, right? So, mm-mm. Let's see here. 48,000, yeah, trying to get back above that level, and we are right back above 48,000. If we get back above 50, right? If we get back above 50 here for Bitcoin, that again, that alleviates a lot of like stress for a lot of people, right? It's just, oh, we're back above $50,000. Phew, right? Okay, phew. That was almost a disaster. We're back, right? So again, for now, for the next few hours here, we're looking for confirmation, right? We break below, right, the low today, right, and then okay, well, we're going lower. Break above $50,000. Okay, we're back in business, right? So yeah, that's what I'm watching for here for the next 24 hours for the weekend, right? Get back above, get back above. Hello, Karina. Hello, and hi, hi, hi. Yep. Na, na, na. Best bet is to learn the charts, market, and speculate if you your own research and evaluation. Exactly, Christopher. Right. So I agree with that. I agree with that. Just because headlines are never what they seem to be, right, guys? Again, headlines are really not what they seem to be, because you never really understand what these big institutions, when they put out a headline saying, "Oh my goodness, we're crashing because of this," you never really know what the position is, right? There are times where, right, there are times where, a massive headline comes out. For example, when Bitcoin was crashing to $30,000, we were getting articles after article about, "Oh my goodness, Bitcoin is going to $10,000. We're going below $10,000. We're going to $20,000. We're going down." Why? Because China is banning crypto. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, right? You take a look at it, you dig a little bit deeper, you find out, oh my goodness, all these institutions actually buying, right? They're buying the dip at $30,000, and then now we're sitting at almost $70,000. So they've made 100%, right? So again, these headlines are never what it seems to be. So just be careful, right? Make sure you do your research. Make sure again you only invest where you can afford to lose, right? And you have a proper plan, right? So and go from there. Go from there, guys. Right. So was gonna see everyone still in when VTC. Yeah, I want to see if everyone's still in chat with 50, and not down to 11 to 19. Magic, magic, magic. Bad crypto, like each market crash in the past. Exactly right. Christopher is like, oh, people panic on the fact that, oh, like China's banning crypto. It's like, oh, do you not realize that this is the same headline that's been pushed out over the last few years. Ban. Right. So impossible of holding till it's worth the investment. Warden, Warden, I thought you were hating on us last stream, Warden. Wouldn't. What's going on? I thought we were cool. It's sale of the century, Richard. There you go. Fill your boots. Fill your boots. We did last night well and just bought some more. There you go, guys. Buying Doge for long term. What levels for Doge test? I wish you were awake and bought the 14-cent level. 16 cents is another level as well to look for, right? And then go from there. Alrighty, guys. Let's give it about 5 more minutes here, guys. If you have any last questions, ask. We can always come back later in the day. If anything like crazy is happening, we can come back. We can come back if some magic is happening, right? So, but again, let's give it 5 more minutes here. Right. So again, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not a member yet, we're going to be talking about most likely in Discord about all this rubbish all day, all over the weekend. So if you're not a member yet and you want to come join us in Discord, right? There's a link in the chat there that Viri just shared, right? So come join us, right? And let's keep going. Buy some crow, Richard. You bought some crow? Okay, nice. Yeah. La la la. First we hit 50K, then back to 11K. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's see. La, la. No, it was nice to cover some of these articles, right? We've covered a lot of information here this morning, right? From just articles and speculation and Twitter and charts and stuff like that, right? It's been a nice stream. So thank you guys for hopping off early Saturday morning. Well, it's not early for some of you guys. It's already midday for most of you guys. So, well, thank you for spending your Saturday morning with us on Hot Trades. I really appreciate that, right? Really, I really appreciate that, guys, for the support as always. Right? Let's go. Yeah. Do you ever sleep, Richard? Only when the market isn't moving. Only when the market isn't moving, Richard. That's when we sleep, right? Even last night in Discord, we were up, putting some articles and just watching the dip, right, and looking at Twitter, till like four. What is it? 4 a.m. 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something like that. So yeah. Uh, there you go. No sleep for the wickeds. No sleep for people that want gains, guys. And just like that, right? Bitcoin is back above that $48,000, right? It's trying to find a base above that level. I bet you we're gonna go. I bet you as soon as we leave here, guys, this thing is gonna again hold above this $48,000 level and pump here. That's what it wants to do there, right? Look at that thing, right? It's holding that level back above the moving average there, and it wants to go. Gaston says bye. Gaston, no, not quite yet. I want to see what Bitcoin does here. Um, Slept all September. I'm good through January, Cortez. Exactly right. We sleep when the market is not moving because we're gonna have things like this happen, right? So and it's happening, right? So again, holding that 48 level, holding above that level, above the 9-day moving average there, and look at it. It wants to go here now. Come on. And if it does go, Shiba is gonna go as well, right? Shiba holding 37. Um, let's go. Come on. Sleep is for the rich, exactly right, Virus. Sleep is for the rich, guys. There you go. Sleep is for the rich. Can't be sleeping when we're trying to make some gains here, guys. What do you mean? Sleep? What are you guys up to for the rest of the weekend? Other than looking at crypto, what are you guys up to for the weekend? What are you guys up to? Mhm. Sila. To sheep at the end of the month. What will happen to sheep, Viwesh? I don't know. What's gonna happen to sheep at the end of the month? I want sleep rich. You want to sleep rich, Samir? Yeah. If Blaze buys something, he would sell. He wanted to do what he does in case. Yeah, exactly right, Blade. Exactly. No, Christopher. I did that quite a bit, Christopher, and we did quite well. Honestly, we did quite well with that. Uh, but then I'd get emails and stuff like that. Yeah, I bought this, and we did really well. And we still put some stuff in Discord, right? So we still post a lot of stuff in Discord. Uh, but like the stream stuff is a little bit different. Like just saying it out on stream is a little bit different sometimes. Um, just because, yeah, it can be scary. So nope, we're right back below, guys. So yeah, watch the radar game is what you're doing. Okay, nice. Trying to decide 5 miles treadmill or 20 miles outside on the bike. If the weather's nice, 20 miles on the bike. Virus. If the weather's nice, I do 20 miles on the bike. Like take a little break. Stress free. Virus out into nature. The wind, like Zoltan says, wind therapy, and then yeah, 20 miles on the bike with a time machine. Some around 52 and held money for a time over 10K and in flux. There you go, Christopher. Nice. Done for the done deal. Back it is. Let's go, virus. Let's go. Let's see some sweats. I'll do some spin as well. I'm gonna do some spin, virus, while I watch the City game, the Manchester City versus yeah. So I'll do some spin as well here while I'm watching the game, looking for some goals. So that starts in about 17 minutes here. So I'll be watching, and yeah, yeah, and then go from there. Make sure there's nothing I'm missing here, guys. Uh, yeah. Just send a quick message here. Downs of 29. Crypto general. That is in market. Uh, Manchester's blue, Gustav. Manchester's blue. I've been on with me this morning. Yeah, Cortez, we've been on for the run. Let's go, guys. Cortez says you all have been on with me on my run this morning. Let's go, right? Uh, a lottery ticket that wins like 100 mil, and I put it on BTC 29 2010. Yep. Yeah. Manchester. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna take a break. If anything happens, we're gonna come back, right? So if you have any questions, ask in Discord, right? So have a wonderful weekend. I'm sure we're gonna see you guys again soon. So have a wonderful weekend, guys. Best channel to listen to. Let's go, Cortez. Let's go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go. um, have a wonderful weekend, guys. I'm sure we're gonna see you guys on another stream again this weekend, most likely. If not, we're gonna do something in Discord, right? So, there you go, Virus. Don't forget to smash a like on your way out. Hit that subscribe and come join us if you want to come join us in Discord. Virus just shared the link there. So if you do become a member when the stream is over, just send me a quick email. Email at the top of your YouTube screen there, and I'll send you an invite to join us in Discord. Other than that, have a wonderful weekend, guys. Later, Cortez. Later, Christopher. See you, Virus. Two fingers. See you, Arvin. See ya, Gaston, Musty, bye. Richard, see you later. Joseph, see you later. Corinda, Phantom, see you later. Samir, see you later. Uh, there you go, there you go. Who else? Who else? Tash, see you later. Scotty, of course. Thank you for this morning. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, Scotty. Don't get snowed in, Scotty. Don't get snowed in. And Shiva's trying to bounce here. All right. See ya, Joseph. There you go. Later, guys. Bye, guys.